Deborah S. Phelps, the Education Foundation of Baltimore County Public Schools, Executive Director. You know, if someone would have told me 5 years ago that, number one, I wouldn't be retired, and number two, I'd be running a nonprofit in Baltimore County, which has been, I want to say, very successful, I probably would have told them they were crazy. I never really thought about being one to go out and to tell the story of education, which is very near and dear to my heart with 40 plus years in the field, to be able to let them know what our children need in our schools and how they can make an impact to make it even better than what our schools are today. When you take a look at our grant program, the first awarding of grants was back in 2011. The foundation awarded about $11,000 in grant money to probably about 11 schools. I came in 2012. In 2012, through a branding process, we were able to award nearly $32,000 in grant money. But when you take a look at that growth, I'm able to say to that executive board member who's sitting across the table from me, or a CEO, or a citizen on the street, we're able to award now nearly $140,000 in grant money, centered around 21st century themes, that what I say enriches, extends, and enhances the regular schoolroom setting or schoolhouse setting. And those grants are something that can impact lots of people. Let me give you an example of a grant project. The Office of Science and the Office of Career and Technology of Baltimore County Public Schools came together jointly, and they applied for two $2,000 grants to do what's called a project called the Salad Box Project. The Salad Box Project impacts every 5th grade student in Baltimore County. But before it goes into the schoolhouse as part of the science curriculum, it went to 2 high schools who were able to cut all of the products for those salad box. The high school students then took it into 2 special needs schools in Baltimore County, where together they were able to assemble all of these salad boxes. The salad boxes look like almost like a drawer of your dresser. Those salad boxes are then shipped to every elementary school in Baltimore County, where through the Let's Grow curriculum in 5th grade science, the students are actually able to take those salad boxes and grow lettuce. Now just look at the tier that went down from the district offices, to high schools, to special needs schools, to impact every 5th grader in the district. And that's $4,000. That would have never been able to be done before if we hadn't had grants with the foundation. We want our business community to be involved in what we call become ambassadors in the foundation. So we do 2 events a year. These are our fundraising events. One, our Tee-Off for Team BCPS Golf Classic, which we raise money for, again, grants and scholarships. Our second one is our signature event called State of the Schools. And the State of the Schools, I look at our State of the Schools as being the Golden Globes or the Oscars of the school system. Because during that luncheon that we have with a capacity crowd of 1,200 people, which has doubled from the first time we had one at 600, we are able to let the business community know, the nonprofit world, the faith-based, the government, let them know what we do in Baltimore County. Our students do a lot of performing. You hear their voice. They tell their stories. They tell how the school system has impacted them. But maybe you don't want to golf, maybe you don't want to have lunch with us. And that's okay too, because we have other initiatives that we use that are really targeted for restricted funding. There's many ways that you can give your time and your talent and your treasure to the foundation, but also come in and volunteer. Be a speaker at career days. Be on interview panels. Do mock interviews for our high school students, preparing them to go into the real world. Be an intern in the foundation headquarters. So many opportunities. I look at our business people as if they're artists or a sculptor, and they're taking a piece of clay and they're molding it the way they want to be able to support public education in Baltimore County.